going to go over the infotainment system on this 2022 Chevrolet Equinox Premier model. Down below you'll have what's called redundant buttons, which your button is here, but it's also on the touchscreen for the home and for the phone, or the back button here. That'll just take you back to the main screen. And then these will skip the channels that's on the radio, and you can push this button to turn the power on and off. This is also a volume control. The volume control is also behind the steering wheel, and your channels are on the other side of the steering wheel. That's how you adjust those. So we'll go ahead and set a channel up right now. Go to audio. You can do what's called cross-banding programming on these. You have an AM, FM, SiriusXM, and then if you notice right there, it says more. What that means is if you have your phone paired to this, you can also stream your music from your phone, which is great. I'm going to go to the next one is phone. And to pair your phone, it's extremely simple. You'll just hit connect phone. You'll hit add phone. And then you'll search for this on your device. On your device, you should be under settings and Bluetooth. And once it shows My Chevrolet, you'll have a number that has to match. And make sure you push allow once you've done that. I'm going to go back out to home. This model has the navigation system. So you can actually do a navigation from here without having your phone plugged in. This does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I will get to that in a sec. You would literally just type in where you want to go. You can either type it in here by the address, where you've been already, favorites, or fuel. So if you're looking for fuel, you can just click on that, what brand you want to look for. Let's say you want Marathon. And there you go. It shows right up. West Virginia, we got $3.69 a gallon. That's great. I'm going to go back out to home. Wi-Fi hotspot is through OnStar Wi-Fi hotspot. That's where you can change the name of the name and the Wi-Fi hotspot, and shows you who's connected to it. Right now, no one's connected to it. Below here is your users. This is used for My Chevrolet or mygm.com. You can sign in and remember your stats from your other vehicle. Pretty nice. And then right here is your settings. That's my personal favorite. That's the geek mode. It shows you all the different features it has. You're really just going to have to just push on the screen and set the vehicle that way up for your clock. It'll do it automatic by cell phone towers if you want to. Put in your time zone and all that good stuff. You can push anything on these vehicles and change the date on there if you wanted to. I'm going to go back out. This is for your apps on your phone. Right now it's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are turned on. If you want to turn those off or disable them, all you're going to do is make this gray instead of green. That's really all you got to do. You also have a redundant climate control on here. You can show up if you don't want to have the vehicle when you get in. It'll set the fan speed up for you when you get in the vehicle. So I've got it for automatic settings to have that set up on high. And then of course your vehicle settings. This is cool if you want to turn this on and off. It's a kind of a weird feature. It just tells you if something's in the back of your seat on there. That turns that on and off. And you have all these collision systems on this one you can edit. So this model has adaptive cruise on it, so the notifiers are turned on. If you want to turn any of those off, you actually just push this and it turns it off. That's your front pedestrian braking. It's going to alert and hit the brake if there's somebody close by, which is a great feature. And of course your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are here. We just don't have a phone connected. If you notice, there's little dots. If you go left, that takes you to the home page. If you go right, that takes you to the camera. Here's your apps for this vehicle. They're loading. So you can put apps that are compatible with your phone on here. Right now, I don't think it has too many apps on there showing you the space it has left. It's got quite a bit of space on it. Your camera, this has surround vision. This shows you all the views that it will have. You have your front view, overhead view. If you can switch the camera to the back, you can. You have a zoomed in on the back, zoomed in on the front. Notice right here on the, has the tires and then an orange line. What the orange line means is what you're going to hit. See how it's moving out? It's pretty awesome, so you're not going to hit another vehicle when you're trying to back out. Definitely love that feature. This is your curb view. Shows you where your tires are. And you can cycle through the front or the rear right here. That's your hitch view. If this vehicle had a hitch, that's where the hitch would show up. And this turns those indicators on and off. See how they're showing up right here? The lines, that's all that does. Right next, you got the SiriusXM. That brings your SiriusXM menu up. To set a channel, you actually just find what you want to listen to. You have a few ways of doing that. Real popular one is just hitting browse, and it shows you all the types of music right up there. Let's say you want to listen to some music. You just pick out what you want. Rock and roll McDonald's here. Let's put the Beatles on. So if you like the Beatles channel, you can just hold this down and it will save. That's all you got to do to save the Beatles. This is for your OnStar service. That's where you're going to use OnStar. So if you want to push that, you can. That's just going to be able to call an advisor. You can also do it from right up there. That blue button right there calls the advisor. All right, there's no account set up on this one, so we'll go back out, and this is your My Chevrolet app. You can sign into your My Chevrolet app, and you'll be able to do several things. This vehicle doesn't have an owner yet, so this is not necessary to do. Thanks for watching this short video. If you like it, I want to upload some more. Just let me know in the comments what you'd like me to upload next. Happy to help. Have a wonderful day.